Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Miriam. I'm an intuitive. I speak with angels. I speak with your guides. I am a numerologist, so I listen to numbers and I share those messages with people. That being said, even if you're not new here, today will be a slightly different video. I will be reading some comments with people's numbers that people have submitted, and I'll let y'all know what those numbers are resonating as, and then y'all can decide if that means anything to you. All right, so up first, I'm just gonna go in the order that I screen grabbed them. All right, first one is going to be. Why are you doing that? Okay. First one is from Sabrina Russell 333. You know I love seeing some numbers up in a username. Anyway, so 333. There's also a comment too, and the comment is 220 is the number. So 220, period. 333 is about joyful co-creation, socialization, and creation in general. You know, all with the combination of looking around and seeing how that energy comes to you, leading by energy exchange, ultimately letting go of things that aren't serving you. Because if you aren't feeling joy and childlike joy and feeling like you can co-create and all that, then I guarantee something is not serving you. And then you look around, you single out everything, and you look at it and be like, hey, you giving me happy? Like, it's the Marie Kondo thing. Oh, 220 is why I'm saying this. Because you did 220. Okay, Marie Kondo, does it spark joy? Yes. Does it spark joy? No. You know? So, okay, anyway, that's 333 the name. To 220. Since even my time was to remind me. 220 is a 22. But it's individuals of two. Of balanced energy, of diplomatic energy, of patient and graceful energy, giving grace. And perhaps like it's just, and then there's a 0 too, which means like there's just like this is just how it's meant to be. And 2 is very much a destiny number. Because 2 reminds me of 2 individuals. And it honestly, it feels like it takes a little bit of God and a little bit of fate for 2 individuals, for 2 soulmates to find each other. Like maybe they passed each other on the street a bunch of times but never found each other, and then eventually they boop, and then they're just perfect together, you know? That reminds me of 2. And there's a little bit of destiny in 0, although a lot of times kind of just used kind of as a 9 or nothing. It does kind of indicate that this is a portal. 22 is before a portal right now, which means 4 is in front of a portal. 404, as I say this. 4 is in front of a portal. 4 is about hard work, diligence, foundation, community. And in order to have community, there's a lot of diplomacy that is amongst that community, you know? And so that can consist of a lot of listening and talking into phase, and not really doing, more of like a just absorbing. Because it's a 22, it's a 220, being a 4 energy in total, that means that is now changing into, that has changed into doing the steps for that, not just hearing people, but listening to people, and then finding those solutions to then act on. But what's in between 2 and 4? 3. And in between there, okay, it's really serious. I understand. We're having a hard conversation. I'm so sorry. You know, oh, I love you. And thank you for telling me that. You know, it's like it's giving grace. But then 3, and then we're like, okay, well, we're having fun. And we're going to talk. Oh, I thought about this thing. Because now y'all are talking. And then 4, all right, we thought about the thing. We want to do it. Let's do it. Let's actually paint. Not just think about painting. Because I want to paint and I want to. And I want these colors. It's like, okay, well, now I've painted it or whatever. Now I want to hang it up. And that requires a stud finder. Those always just keep going off around me. So I am a father. Okay, so in general, 220, if you were getting it, just so that there has been a lot of patience in partnerships and diplomacy and grace, and that is what you were surrounded by, and also by the community and the foundation, so then you can do these hard works and roll up your sleeves and find fun in it, honestly, because that's just probably a journey that you're on in general, is finding joy. Pardon me. Okay, moving on to the next one. Thank you so much for submitting your comments. Green Russell 333. Okay, next we have. Let me drink some water, y'all. Being not seeming. Cool name. As far as numbers go, I'd be interested in hearing about your interpretation and understanding / understanding. I like that. Of 424. Holds lots of significance for me, personally, for various reasons. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna read the rest because I quite simply screen grabbed and up into an ellipses. But I still might I'll probably find the whole comment and put it up there. Anyway, let's see. So 424 is one that people might get often, especially like on a clock, or even, and that's a sandwich number. That is a sandwich number of 424. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so giddy about it because I'll just be telling people about 424 all the time. 4 is about hard work and rolling up your sleeves. Are y'all noticing about in here? This is just the stuff that I grabbed. So whatever this ends up being all together, y'all are collectively providing a message. So thank you. Wait, maybe I did get another one of it. No. 44. I got all over the place. There is a beginning happening whenever there's a 424 around. It's a reminder that there's like almost like an initiation into it, like a leveling up. That being said, the reason why that's coming is because you have been diligent, because you have given grace and been patient and had that really diplomatic energy and honestly balanced 2 4s, 2 hard works, maybe even more than 2 hard works, honestly. But working hard in many fields all at once, wearing different hats all at once, and finding a way to live slowly, and also be progressing towards your goals without only, just like being like, okay, well, I have to do everything. Every day I do everything. Like, maybe you've been someone who's been more like, you know what, today is a rest day. Tomorrow will be my hard work day. Then after that, I will socialize. And then after that, I will meet up with my family or people that I call family. And then on the next day, I will focus on my spirit. That's a full meditation, outside nature, people, baths type of day. Then after that, I will do all business material world day. Then after that, I'll go ahead and look and be like, you know what? Those were all the things that I did. This is the stuff I completed. Oh, there were a few more things that I wanted to do I haven't done yet, so let me go ahead and do those and kind of tidy those up. And then you're like, well, I've done everything. Now let me plan for my next goals. And let me do that. And then continue your cycles, That takes incredible diligence because it's so easy in this world to constantly stimulate our everything. So even when we put goals down, it's almost like a little tickler in our brain, looking for us to activate that tickler. Hey, are you working on my goal? Hey, are you working on my goal? Because every little one reminds us of a little hit of dopamine or something we can get. Um, and so you have really been doing a lot of work to have that foundation. Um, and honestly, you probably make it look easy. That being said, welcome to whatever new journey you're about to be on. If you're seeing 44 often, um, and honestly, you might be somebody who, especially if you're seeing 44 a lot, you might be someone who goes through a lot of new beginnings. Um, yeah, and 4 is about foundation and community. So there's a lot of community energy around you to create a solid foundation to have that beginning, so you're protected in that beginning. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun, and also good, bad, ugly. Whatever's gonna happen is meant to happen. Period. Okay. Next up, 333 from Star Sulian. Sulian. 1145. 1145. So that's a 2. Um, One of the numbers 1212 as I say this, so y'all just take this with a grain of salt. 747 as I say this as well. A big number for people is 11 9 or 9 11, which means like 29 or 92. And, or no. Anyway, it means, that's why I said 29 or 92 instead of 11 2. So 29 or 92 might be significant for you guys. But specifically 1145. 11 is a master number, which is about the balance of two individuals. Although 1 and 1 are one, but they're still two different ones. One is in the 10 place, one is in the 1 place. They are different ones. They are different. They are of the same, I guess, like family, but they are not the same person. 4 is about really having diligence and organization, and like somebody who likes Excel spreadsheets is what I would see 4 as a human. Um, and 5 is about expansion, change, relief, which usually comes after hard work or after a hard time in general. That could be from just no longer experiencing that hard thing, like being able to catch your breath after running, natural disaster relief. Now going back to the 11, everyone is an individual, so there's also about like this could be leading or this could be ideas, this could be an initiation, this could be you innovating, but you might just be getting a download of ideas on how to create peace or balance. I won't necessarily say peace, but balance, or more stillness. And honestly, that's just like goes with 333 because it is going to be this whole like you want to experience joyful things, and if things aren't being joyful for you, that is you seeing that things are imbalanced as well. Because it's an energy imbalance, or it's not necessarily that you're getting an imbalanced energy back. It's that it is balanced energy. It's just like if you're putting in bad, you're gonna get bad back. If you're putting in whatever, you're putting in mediocre, you'll get mediocre back. If you're putting in love, you get love back. Um, That doesn't mean when other people are putting in like poops, you know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a mother. Okay. You'll still be acknowledge that they're coming at you, and it's not fun. That doesn't mean you're gonna give them it back. You're just gonna be like, that goes in over here. You dispose of that, and you might just stare at them for a little while because what? I'm so sorry that happened on your comment. I don't know why I said that, but hello, thank you so much. Glad you saw it at 53 views. So whenever you were looking, that's what you were getting, some of that vibe. And thank you for your numbers are giving people that energy. So anytime you do have numbers like your license plate, your phone number, your any number that you're having around, there is an essence that comes with it. Before I move to the next one, and also every letter becomes a number and has its essence. You do not have to remember any of that, but if you want to, you can look it up. If you have questions, you can ask me. I have taught this stuff before. So if you all have questions, let me know which questions you have so then I know which ones to answer, so I'm not just like pushing a whole textbook of information. Because I will ramble and spiderweb thought the entire time. Okay, next we have Leslie Templeton 9422. Leslie Templeton is going to be on here a few times. Thank you for always supporting and commenting and giving me things to talk about. I really appreciate it. Is this the right one? Yes. Okay. So this one is actually from a little while ago. Let's see. People listen to you because what comes through is authentic to you. Oh, I guess I left that in for me to read it. Guys, stop it. Okay. The number, as well as 9422, because we're not skipping over that, is 9679. 9679? Even though I'm looking at it? 5679. As I take this, I just started seeing numbers recently, so this is new to me. Yeah, everyone has some significant numbers in their life in general, like a favorite number, or they like to do things a certain amount of times or something. So we're always connected. And so when it comes to numbers, it is a universal language. Even now we agree on it. In general, and so this is for everybody, like, period, two stones is two stones. I say this all the time. It just is, no matter what we believe, you know? Okay. 9422. That's an 8 energy altogether. Which means guardian angel energy, which means karmic energy, which means long investment energy, as opposed to like quick response. 9 is about letting go of what no longer serves you, understanding that you're whole and complete, consolidation, okay? Planting seeds for trees you're never going to sit under. 4 being the hard work, the diligence, the community, looking at every inch of the foundation, making sure that it is aligned and flat and perfect to build on top of. You're never going to be in the building that is built on top of the foundation, but you're making sure that it is good for whoever, for millennia to come, can be in that building. whether it be spiritual building, whether it be financial, whatever it is, you're building this. And these numbers are what you're giving to people as well. So master number 22, 4, which is the master builder. Master builder of community, master builder of like stuff, master builder of everything, honestly, of communication, of love, because they're willing to put in the work. Altogether, being an 8 energy. So, essentially, leading in this way is fantastic and great. So much diligence is naturally around you, so then you can continue to do well with that energy. And so, not that you pass along, it does still take patience, it does still take grace, it does still take diplomacy with ourselves and other people, so that we can have a solid foundation and really have an entire community. Moving on to the 5, 6, 7, 9. 5, expansion, change, relief, growth, travel, impulsiveness, changing stuff up just a little bit, trying something new that you've been wanting to try. 6 is about family, marriage, love, passions, desires, general family, chosen family type stuff. 7 is about the metaphysical, the spirit, the inner wisdom, and what inner understanding is what I was gonna say. The inner understanding, understanding. Thank you. Not seeming. As well as analyzing for 7. A lot of 7s are like, especially 7 life paths, if you meet them, this is going to be a longer video, especially 7 life paths, you'll notice that they are often extremely analytical people, almost skeptical people, yet they have an extreme draw to like maybe the occult or spirituality or some type of faith or religion, and really devote to that, even if science. And then a 9, where'd you go? And then a 9, which is about consolidation, which is about every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. It is the last bit of the sunflower head facing down, and it's all dried up after the season, and its little seeds are just, it's dead. That's a dead sunflower, yet it has so much life in the head of it. 9. You see that 9? It's a dead sunflower. That's what I was talking about. Its head is hanging low. It's got a big head for that skinny body. Okay. All that is a 9 energy. I think that's why I started with a 9. When I said 9, 6, 7, 9, instead of 5, 6, 7, 9, all of it is combined as a 9 energy, which is through expansion and relief. Like, the relief is coming from community. The relief is coming from knowing that there are other people out there that can provide something for you. Like, hey, I am a human that's fully capable of stuff, but right now I am stuck on a raft in the middle of the ocean and you are somebody on a boat. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't be capable of saving you if I had a boat and you were on a raft. It's just that I am currently on the raft and you were on the boat. What? I don't even know where I was going with that analogy. But hopefully it makes sense to you. Oh yeah, the relief. Okay, yeah, you're getting relief. And then 6, it's like realizing your love for the fellow human. For the fellow human within you, even. And whenever I say realizing, that has a specific definition as well. It's like you are putting that into reality. You are seeing your community not only is there for you when you need help, but they're there for you for loving times too. And they're there for you in faith as well. And then all along, you'll go back, and all of it does is just remind you of how whole and complete you've been all along. It's just important for other people to shine their lights on you and talk to you and show you parts of yourself so then you can see the full image all the way around. And so that is truly the ultimate community, which is a 9, where everybody's come together. 9 is the elder, 9 is the loving teacher who has experienced everything and still chooses to be patient and uses every bit of all the numbers leading up to 9. Because there's every number in 9. And will utilize whatever it needs in that moment to do what it has to do. 9 realizes it has everything it needs. It has always had everything it needs. 9 looks around and thinks, 1, oh my gosh, 1, you're so cool. You start stuff all the time. Wow, you're so amazing. Because they are. They're individuals, and look how they shine. And 2s, you're so patient and understanding, and you just don't ever get as you still, like, even whenever you get upset, you still do your best to, like, balance things out. And I wish I could do that. Literally, it's the same staircase. And so you're realizing you're whole and complete. Okay. I'm moving. It's already 27 minutes long. This is just going to be like a 40-minute long video, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. Next is from Cancer 5772. Thank you. These are 2 comments at least. Oh, and 1. They were next to each other, so it helped. Commented 11:07 a.m. She was a 9. Thank you. I love when people are already doing the numbers for me. And then we have December 19th, 11:05 a.m. from Australia. Thank you from Australia. And at the time, yes, Australia is in the future. This was the comment that allowed me to figure it out. I could have Googled it. But this was the one that I was like, oh yeah, Australia's in the future. Because I know someone there now. Hi, thank you for commenting. Okay. We're starting out with 5772. That's a 3. That is a 3. That is socializing. That is co-creation. That is having childlike joy through expansion, through faith, through moving in your spiritual and inner wisdom, and through partnerships. And you're going. And through balance. This is giving someone who is very highly attuned to joy. 3 is a very beautiful number because it is very much childlike joy. And I don't know if you've ever been around a 3-year-old. Their joy is like because they're not only experiencing stuff that's like may not even be the first time, but they're kind of like connecting more dots on it. So they may not remember that they've met this item before, but they're realizing the item does something. 3 is also still that kid whenever it like drops it and breaks it and has an issue. Because that same 3-year-old, if it breaks a toy, it's going to be kind of upset. And so what I notice with a lot of 3 energy is that because there is so much joy resonating, it's almost like sometimes, and I don't think this is you though, other people will, even like if they're a 3, will almost become more negative. Because like a 3 life path specifically wants to experience what joy is like, so it's almost like they make it harder for them to get joy. Anyway, I'm not finding the words properly, it doesn't matter. That's for the 57723. And then 1107. 1107 or 711. People do get this number a lot as well. This is a 9, as you can see, which is about letting go of things that no longer serve you, specifically in one-on-one diplomacy, and allowing an influx of ideas and like sharing knowledge of within yourself, because we do tend to shut ourselves down as well. And then 7 is about the inner wisdom. That 0 will not go unnoticed because 0 is still something. It still has to go through 0. And it's going to realize it's whole and complete exactly the way that it is. That's the energy that it's giving. It's reminding you, like, hey, you see how you can be like, hey, this is the death of that ego. Anytime we see 9, it's the death of the egos that currently are being like, I need, I hope. Like, why are you hoping? Are you desperate right now? What do you mean you need? What do you mean you need? If you're saying, oh, I really need $100 right now, that's just telling the universe that currently something's happening. Like, and especially if you don't actually need $100, go ahead and just manifest your need for $100 real quick. Because before you had it, you figured it out. You did have stuff. Anyway, I'm going on a rant. And then we have 12/19, 11/05. So that's going to be 12/19. Or December 19th, 11/05. So that's going to be a 4 for the 12/19. Right, yeah. I had to second guess myself. And a 7, which is an 11. Master number 11. You're getting a little bit of that. A good amount of that. And that is through... So master number 11, 2. So that's going to be an influx of innovative ideas to be patient and kind and graceful. Not just to other people, but really to yourself. Because you are really doing great on, like, not just you specifically, but, like, people who get these numbers. We're doing all the things. It doesn't mean that it's not, like, gonna be, like, a new thing to learn every time. And so, there's, like, new people, maybe, that you're, there's like these new partnerships and stuff that you're going to have to learn how to be diplomatic with or learn the balance with. And really that's just by starting to see how whole and complete you are already. Like these are things, like you have all the tools to do that in general. And you're really full of ideas. And that's nothing, there's just nothing you can do about it. Maybe sometimes it could be a little overwhelming when people have a lot of ideas like that, especially with a lot of like, because especially with 3 energy around you, 1 energies around you, especially not just 2 energies, but master number 11, 2 energies. There's probably a lot of influx of creative ideas, new ideas of how to like expand whatever that you're trying to expand. Honestly, probably maybe people's souls. 1155 or 1155. 3355 as I say this, so 3355. So expanding in ways of creativity, all to be a master number 11 too. So that's how you're gonna do it. You're doing that. You are doing it. Next we have Leslie Templeton, 9422. Okay, it says thank you for your message, and I think I have another one of these now. I kept doing at the ellipses. I'll do different next time. Thank you for your message. And it was 1:21 on the clock my time when I finished watching the video. Interesting number 121 if you break down the number meanings. 121 is a 4. 4 is about hard work. 4 is about diligence. 4 is about foundation and rolling up your sleeves. And it's something that I think you enjoy doing. Like, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life type of thing. That being said, whenever we see clocks, there is the hour, which is like the subject. This is going to get confusing. It's like the title of the chapter. And the 2-1 is like the paragraphs. And then all together, like the book is the number that it all adds up to be. I'm done with the analogy. I'm sorry, Les. Can I call you? I'm gonna call you Les. Not Les. Okay. I don't know you like that yet. I'm not gonna start giving people nicknames. And there are beginnings. There are ideas that are coming to you. There are starts that are happening for you. And it's destined for you. And there are partnerships that are also destined for you. These partnerships may be the partnerships within yourself and how you are like fully in with your trusting that you got it, like your innovative ideas. Like, you're like, not only do I got it, I have the 3636. I say this. The reason why I have it is because I have worked diligently. I have gotten the paperwork together. I have filed all the things. I have filled out all the stuff I had to do. I drove where I needed to drove at the times I was meant to drive to them. Okay? Like, it is simply happening because of the work you have already done, period. You know? It's just like ebb and flow. Like, of course, like when you go like this in some water, it's going to splash that way. You went like that in the water, now it's splashing that way. It just happens to be in a way that, like, that you want it to go. To, like, make art or something. You're making splash art? Nerd. Anyway. So yeah, that's 121 for you. So if you're getting that a lot, just remember that. I don't remember what I said, so. Alright, we've got 4 more after this, or 3 more after this one. Oh. Nope, we don't. We have. Oh, yep, we have 33. Here from, I don't know if that's an L or an I, so is it Ivo or LVO? .33. 33 and 33. That's a 6. That's a master number 33-6. Okay. And that is about the love and the heart chakra energy that is just created and combusted is what the word that I was trying to not say, but it just is right there and I can't move past the freaking until I say combusted. Of 2 threes getting together. Of 2 socializers, of 2 creators who are like, we are having so much fun. We create all the time and now we're co-creating together. With the 33 around, because 3 already has that, like, 2 sides to it, the childlike joy or like the little really morbid side. It's similar even whenever it's doubled in the to 6. So it's like there's a really loving side and all that, but then there's also the really jaded side of love with that energy. So it's like when you're getting 33, it's like, hey, remember, like, you can be having fun. You don't gotta be, why you just stand up in the pool. You're not drowning. Have fun in the pool instead of drown. or feel like you're drowning. I mean, whatever. Um, but it really is about love. It's about the family. It's about how you can have fun with in a marriage or in a with family or have fun with things that make your heart happy. You're allowed to have a happy heart that's on fire, and you're allowed to be like laughing so hard that the back of your head hurts. Like it's just like, oh, those get one of those laughs that just like gets like stolen out of you because it was just so funny that your whole abdomen is just heaving and hoeing because it's trying to get this laugh out of you. So that there's that. Let's see. Then we have 739 from Axolotl Army. Axolot Army 8826. It has numbers. Okay. 8826. It is a 6. It is love. It is passion. It is desire. It was 4114 as I was saying this. It is family. It is your roots. It is discovering how you love yourself and how you take care of yourself and setting boundaries and all those things. And the way that's done is by looking around and seeing how those things are coming back to you through the 8s. You have 2 8s. So it's like almost like you're filtering it through 2 pairs of glasses. So when it comes to love and all of those things, the family, the marriage, all the blah, blah, blah. And this is the energy that you're putting out with your name, with your numbers of your name. This is not including the alpha numerology of Axolotl Army, which I probably will do one day. No promises. 8826. It goes through 2 8s. Now, technically, there are 3 8s there. Did you know that? They're right there. That 2 6 is an 8. That's an 8. But anyway, do not tell them that. So it's filtering through those 2 things. How is this energy coming in? How do I like my energy whenever I'm with this person? Then 2, or like just with this energy in general. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be like when I walk into this store, do I feel like I like it? Does my heart happy with the store, or do I freaking just like the way that it smells just bothers me and I get annoyed, and every time I leave I'm more frustrated. Just finding those things. Like, you don't have to be happy all the time. And if you're scared all the time, and if you're angry all the time, you also don't have to be those all the time. Not you specifically, just people. It's just more of that energy of double looking through things. You probably really filter a lot. And then there's 2, which is about patience, partnerships, grace. Doing that to yourself, though. To you. And then 6, loving yourself. So I don't know if you're a people pleaser or something, or if like that's been any type of thing in your life, but it's like now you're really showing how much you love yourself, because you are like, no filters. You do not get to come into this bubble unless I've gone through. And technically that 2 6 is a sneaky extra filter. Does destiny allow you into my life, and does my heart allow you into my life? So first of all, I need to see how the energy is, and then I'll also talk to destiny and love. Okay. All to be of 6, which is about taking great care of yourself and really setting boundaries for yourself to protect yourself, because by showing yourself that much love, you're able to give it to other people. It was 4422 as I was saying this. Okay, 739. 739 is a 10, which is about beginnings. You are on a new beginning, and it is through, and you're getting new ideas and new downloads and all of that. And it is through spirituality. 44 as I say this. A 7, which is inner wisdom. inner understanding. You know, you not even know, you feel it yourself, exudes this, and so you there's a lot of allowing it to guide, because it's fun, because it feels nice, because it literally is just like, this is a new journey, and like perhaps like it really feels like the world is magic again. And as kids, the world is magic because there's so much wonderment, and we don't know really what's going on. And now it's like, even whenever you understand what's going on, that's how you know it's magical. That's how you know the joy is there. And these are all tools that you have within you. These are all things that you've known for forever. Seems like even before this life. Oh, light goes off. Hello. And and so it sounds like a really fun journey that you're on, which is going to be about the joys of analyzing and how creative you can be in that, whenever it comes to not only understanding your purpose and what fulfills you with that seven. It fulfills you, it provides joy, both you get joyful from it, and it also helps other people. It helps other people a lot. Like maybe humanitarian style. I don't know if it's like nonprofit stuff, but like charity style 9 energy, with the 739 there. So perhaps like charity to children, specifically, just to be like very like literal about it. Charity with children, humanitarianism with children, or donating to children. I mean, it's about right now. Whenever I'm making this, it's December 22nd. Yes, I'm wearing the same dress from yesterday. I'm gonna don't. It's my day off. Um, but yeah, it is. Yeah. So stuff like that. Okay, okay, okay. And then we have one more. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much for hanging out and listening to this stuff. Um, I'm gonna read. This is from Leslie Templeton. Thank you so much for providing comments and numbers, and everyone who has like there. I know there's more numbers in my comments, and so I will find them and then do them. Um, but yes, 9422. I was just telling my mom yesterday in a conversation how most people who are empathetic are sensitive, or sensitive soak up people's feelings, such energies like a sponge, so to speak. So I laughed hard whenever I said that. Yeah, oh, I do. Okay. This was just, yes, I remember that. I remember that. Because I was very confused, and I was appreciative that you validated that. The game commented that. Okay, oh my goodness. I don't have a channel, but I would like to share this number. I was given this morning. Perhaps it can reach someone who needs it. Can y'all tell I'm a dyslexic? I'm not even wearing my glasses, y'all. The number is 5789. Okay. And thank you so much. It says, I'm so glad I found my yes, thank you, compliments. I couldn't even read it. Did you see that? I started getting all tongue tied. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Leslie Templeton. That is a master number 11 too. Well, it's actually 11-9, because we were talking about how 9/11s come up and 11-9 comes up. That is an 11-9, 11-2. Does it sound too crazy with all the numbers coming at you? Just understand it's a 2. And with that, there is so much expansion and relief coming that leads to so much balance. So much balance that you are allowing yourself, or it has happened. Like this is what's around you. So much relief that you feel comfortable to not only have your ideas, but to start something, to share your ideas. Oh my gosh, I'm realizing that no, because this is already things. You're gonna start a channel. I know that. Boom. That's why you got that number specifically. But as other people are seeing it, just understand that, comprehend that you are destined to start this. So you could play around whatever way you want to, but just know destiny ain't playing with you. So you have fun on your journey because it is going to be that. It is going to be expansive within spirit and fulfillment and purpose, because that's a 7. So expansive is 5. 7 is spirit and purpose. And then through 8, material world, money, business, work, that stuff. 8 is also guardian angel stuff. 8 is also karmic stuff. So if you bad, you gonna get bad. And then 9, whole, and look how many fingers do I got in your face right now? Not 9. 9 is of service. 9 is about being of service. 9 is about sacrifice for the greater good. And so, that being said, with the 5, 7, 8, 9, there's some change coming because it's your purpose. It is going to add great karmic energy into the world. And it is not only for you. It is for everyone. So as you figure out the things that you want to do, you get to try a bunch of different things, and it doesn't matter what, just whatever feels like it is fulfilling you is what you do. And in the meantime, anything that is coming up to you and it isn't feeling fulfilling, or after you're done with it, you feel exhausted, that means no, that isn't it. Even if it's like exciting in your mind and you get so pumped up about it and you're just like, oh, that was so fun thinking about it, and then you do it and you feel like crap, do not do it anymore. Okay? Stop doing it. That's just is what it is. That is what this time period is. And I think you are doing it. I think you're like, if it's not a heck yes, it's a heck no. So, yeah. Okay, that's all of them for today. Yeah, so keep a lookout for the numbers. I'll probably do like a more, these will be like for the long ones if y'all care to hang around and just hear me chit chat or whatever. But I still have other things that will be coming up. So in the meantime, love yous, y'all keep a lookout for the numbers and y'all stay synchronized. Bye.